Let's take a look at some sports news for the day. Here's Charles Aruka.
Welcome to Sports News. The Nigeria Table Tennis Federation has confirmed it will feature in the team, doubles and singles events at the ITTF World Junior Championships in South Africa. The World Table Tennis ruling body ITTF on Monday confirmed Nigeria and 26 other countries for the competition in Cape Town, South Africa. The NTTF will also present boys and girls teams in the 8-day competition scheduled for November the 30th through December the 7th. Nigeria qualified for the championship following their performance at the last African Junior Championships held in Algiers, where the team finished second behind Egypt in the team events of the competition. Nigeria's Vice President Professor Yemi Osinbajo has paid a surprise visit to the Super Eagles at their training session at the National Stadium, Abuja. The Super Eagles are getting set for Saturday's 2018 World Cup qualifier against Algeria at the Nest of Champions in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. The Vice President arrived at the practice pitch of the National Stadium, Abuja, at about 5:30 p.m. as the team was rounding off the evening session. He commended the players for their patriotism and commitment to the national assignment. Meanwhile, organizers have announced that tickets for the game will go for 1,500 naira for the covered seats and popular stands. In club soccer, Inter Milan have named former Lazio boss Stefano Pioli as their new coach. The 51-year-old has signed a contract until the end of June 2018 at the Italian Giants, who sacked Frank de Boer after 85 days in charge. Pioli's first game will be the Serie A match against city rivals AC Milan at the San Siro on November the 20th. He is Inter's 9th manager since Jose Mourinho left the club after winning the UEFA Champions League in 2010. And Cristiano Ronaldo has picked the Alfredo Di Stefano Award for La Liga's best player. Ronaldo scored 35 goals and contributed 11 assists for Real Madrid last season, helping his club to the Champions League title and captaining his country to victory at Euro 2016. The 31-year-old, who has vowed to continue playing for another decade, is the favorite to win the 2016 Ballon d'Or. Ronaldo will now team up with his country for their World Cup qualifier against Latvia on Sunday before returning to his club side for an important run of games that sees Real face neighbours Atletico Madrid and closest rivals Barcelona in their next 3 league matches. Pyeongchang's 2018 Winter Olympics organizing chief Lee Hee-byum insists construction work for the Games has not been contaminated by outside factors. Mr. Lee says he had carried out an internal probe and had found no evidence of any external influence on the contract process. He adds it was imperative that venues from the 2018 Olympics are put to good use after the Games, which was one of the concerns raised by the IOC on a recent visit.
I have checked internally, and I found that there was within our POCO organizations nothing was influenced. Olympic Games is not a political issue. It is games of national games, not only the national games but also international games. So POCO organization will not be influenced by the outside factors. Most of the articles quoted in the domestic media was exaggeration or distortions. So I can say that POCO organizations and
that's it on Sports News. It's back to Ijoma with the rest of the news at 10.
Iraqi authorities say forensic experts in the country are investigating a mass grave that was discovered by troops advancing towards the Islamic State-held city of Mosul. The Iraqi military says the grave in the grounds of an agricultural college contains about 100 decapitated bodies, and it's unclear who the victims were. ISIS militants have carried out many mass killings and have been accused of fresh atrocities in the area in recent weeks. They're being forced to retreat to Mosul, in last major urban stronghold in Iraq, in an offensive by pro-government forces that began on October the 17th. Now, South Africa's ruling African National Congress says a no-confidence motion against President Jacob Zuma, due for a vote in Parliament on Thursday, has no chance of succeeding. The vote was also called by the main opposition Democratic Alliance Party last week, following the release of a report by the anti-corruption watchdog calling for a judicial inquiry into allegations of influence peddling in Zuma's government. The report was finally released after the president withdrew a court bid last Wednesday that had sought to delay its publication. Mr. Zuma denies providing special favors for wealthy friends, including 3 brothers who also deny wrongdoing. And lawmakers in Hungary have rejected an attempt by Prime Minister Viktor Orban to block the settlement of refugees. His ruling Fidesz party failed to attract the 2 opposition votes necessary for a 2/3 majority in Parliament. The bill had sought to reject an EU-set quota scheme that would relocate 1,294 refugees in Hungary. Analysts say this is the latest move in Mr. Orban's anti-migrant drive. And the main news again. Citizens of the United States of America have today been voting in a crucial election to decide who will be their president for the next 4 years. The contest is between Democratic flag bearer Mrs. Hillary Clinton and the Republican candidate Mr. Donald Trump. Also today, Channels Television has been bringing you regular updates from reports filed by our correspondents covering the election from various cities across the U.S., and the coverage continues all through the night until results are declared. And President Muhammadu Buhari today said multi-party democracy is best for Nigeria and appealed to citizens for patience as he strives to fix the nation's economy. And that's the news at 10 tonight. Many thanks for staying with us. Well, don't forget that our coverage of the U.S. elections continues all night from all our correspondents across the U.S. and, of course, from the U.S. Embassy here in Nigeria. That's the embassy event happening at Victoria Island. We'll also have a team right here in the studio monitoring everything for you. So good luck to whoever wins. I'm Ijoma Bunyato. Good night.